And now, if there's anything I didn't cover in the video, I guarantee you it will be covered in this help section, which is a really in-depth analysis on each of the tabs that I went through. So we have our dashboard, which is the really basic front page. You have the recon, which is what I showed you, the SSID, the MAC address, and all that scanning. You have your clients, which I showed you. With my phone, I can connect to the network, and it'll log my client. Filters was really the allow and deny clients based on MAC or SSID address, MAC address or SSID broadcasted. Pine AP, I showed you how to turn that on. Auto start for when it starts up. I showed you all of the options there, but it really just goes more in depth than what I showed you. Tracking, this is a great one to review if you're unsure how the tracking works. But like you can see, it says the tracking feature was continuously scan for specified clients by MAC address and execute a customizable tracking script. This feature requires a log probes and or log association feature by an AP to be enabled. So all of these tabs do work in tandem, where some things are required to be on in one tab in order for a second tab to work. Pine AP logging. This is just logging the events that happen with the Pine AP. You can filter that log. You can disable the seeing the probes. You can display associations. Just see different things specific to the log that you're looking for. Reporting, like I told you, it's the feature enables the auditor to generate reports at a specified interval. I might have said network admin, but it would also be great for auditors. Networking, like I said, really your access point setup. So the name of your access point, MAC address, the host name, things like that. Configuration allows you to change the settings, modify landing page, time zone, everything we went over. Advanced is going to be your resources, your USB, cross-site scripting, API tokens, and firmware upgrade, which I showed you. And then your notes is the notes that I took, like my iPhone. This iPhone was used for testing to see if you could connect to the network. But really basic things like that. But this goes a lot more in depth, and I really suggest you look at this. And if you have made it to the end of the video, I suggest you start with this. If you really have no clue what's going on, start with this, read it twice, look over it, make sure you get it. If you don't understand anything, you do have the documents on the HAK5 website. So if you go to doc.hak5.org, I will have this website linked in the description below. But it's really simple. You go to this website, go to Wi-Fi Pineapple, and then you have all this information. So you have what I showed you at the start. You have your getting started, setting up your Wi-Fi Pineapple, how to connect to the internet, console access. Just if you have any questions, troubleshooting, it's all right here. What are the LEDs on the front? Because there are 3 LEDs on the front, and this gives you a really basic rundown of what's everything Pineapple. You also do have the actual Wi-Fi Pineapple.org, I believe it is. That's meant that we saw mentioned at pardon me, but we saw it mentioned next to the OUI page. It was the actual database that had all of the information of. There's a database on the website that had all the information about the Wi-Fi Pineapple. So yeah, it was just wifipineapple.com, as you see here. So we can go put that into our URL, wifipineapple.com, and it's just going to bring you to the landing page of the actual Wi-Fi Pineapple for more information. So here is a look at the difference between the Tetra and the Nano, so I'll leave that on the screen for a second for you to look at it. But if you do have any more questions, you have Reddit. Everybody's on Reddit. You have GitHub, which is a great repository for any modules, anything like that that you're looking for to add on. And then you do have the HAK5 actual documents on everything. So they do have their documents page, and they do have a YouTube channel That's great. I recommend checking it out. They do a lot of videos using the pineapple and how it works, and it's a great resource for you to have in your back pocket as a pen tester or just someone who likes dabbling in this sort of field. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. It was great reviewing this pineapple. The pineapple tetra is available for $200 when it's in stock. Currently, the only one in stock is the Nano Basic, which is going to be cheaper than the Tetra, but it's not going to have as many features and abilities. But it will be a lot more easier to carry portably. As you can see, there's quite a different size between the two. And so this small form factor makes it easier to sneak into a business if you're trying to do a pen test, or it makes it just easier to carry around in general. As you can see, someone carrying it on their vest, made for mobile. You can connect it to an Android phone and use that, or you can just have it in your pocket a lot easier than having it carried in a big box like the Tetra has to be. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace.